Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Justin Bieber, and I will be the host and musical guest this week on SNL.
I'm not feeling very well.
Are you good?
Well, I think I got Bieber fever.
Hi, I'm RuPaul, and I'm hosting SNL with Justin Bieber.
You look a lot different than I expected.
Just because I'm not in drag, baby, I contain multitudes.
No, I just mean tall.
And?
Well, and gorgeous.
You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back.
I get your heart racing, you must get tight jeans, be a teenage dream tonight. Pull up and then I hop out. Like this better.
What's up, dude?
Alcohol loud.
Yeah, I'm just working so hard. I don't think.
Wake up early, the sun's shining bright. The birds are singing, it's a beautiful sight.
You're married to Justin Bieber. Rate these Justin Bieber looks from best to worst. Long hair, dreads, or baby Bieber?
Okay.
Which?
First of all, he is so handsome, no matter what.
No one's denying it.
I loved the dreads, personally. I thought they looked really cool. There's
Come on.
absolutely no doubt he's an adorable kid. You know, who didn't
For sure.
love the swoosh?
Yeah. This is clearly the worst one. Just to be clear, not even Justin would be like, yeah, you're right. That was a dark time.
I think he looks hot. I'm not.
No way. Read it, go.
I think he looks good in all of.
Your husband was in a very public relationship. They were kids. People were obsessed with the idea of them. People were confused on the timeline you're talking about of like, is she a homewrecker? So I guess my question is, Haley, were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
No, not one time. When him and I started hanging out, like, okay, let's just put it this way. When him and I ever started like hooking up or like anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship, ever, at any point. I would never, it's not my character to mess with someone's relationship. I would just never do that. I was raised better than that. I'm not interested in doing that, and I never was. Like, I can say, period, point blank, I was never with him when he was in a relationship with him.
My first girlfriend, I took her on at a date.
Right.
And we went, I did the same thing. I rented out the Staples Center.
Okay.
We went up to the top row.
Yeah.
Watched Titanic on the
big screen?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
What's
the biggest surprise you've ever had?
A romantic dinner on a rooftop.
Welcome back to the Gossip Session, because what just happened online proves one thing very clearly. It only takes one unclear word to send the entire internet into meltdown mode. Justin Bieber went live on Twitch. No headlines, no press run, no dramatic announcement, just a casual stream. Music playing, him vibing, fans watching, and then a moment so small most people wouldn't even notice it. Except they did. And now millions of people are arguing over the same question. Did Justin Bieber just say Selena's name? Not shout it. Not explain it. Not even acknowledge it. Just a soft sound, barely there, that instantly reopened one of pop culture's most emotional chapters. And what makes this story explode isn't just what people think they heard, it's when it happened, who it involved, and why nobody can let it go. Because once you hear it, you can't unhear it. And once the internet locks onto a theory, it doesn't let go quietly. It all started during one of Justin's typical Twitch sessions, the kind fans have grown used to. No flashy production, no media filter, just Justin hanging out, skating, singing along to music, existing in a way that feels unguarded. Thousands were watching live, and even more were recording, because when you're one of the most famous people on Earth, every second becomes potential content. During the stream, Justin was quietly singing under his breath. The audio wasn't perfect. The music overlapped. His voice dipped low. And then came a split-second sound that some fans immediately froze on. Slowed down, boosted, replayed over and over again. To them, it sounded like one word: Selena. Within minutes, clips were circulating everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. Comment sections filled faster than anyone could keep up. Some people swore they heard it clearly. Others said it was pure projection. But once the idea was out there, the damage was done. Because this wasn't just any name, it was that name. It was that Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez don't exist in the past for the internet. Their relationship may be over, but emotionally, online, it never really ended. Years of on and off history, public breakups, reconciliations, songs people still analyze line by line. All of it created a story fans never fully let go of. So when people believed Justin might have whispered her name, casually, unconsciously, it hit differently. This wasn't a public statement. It wasn't nostalgia bait. It felt accidental. And accidental moments are what fans trust the most, because those moments feel real. Suddenly, old clips resurfaced, old photos, old interviews, fans reminiscing, others comparing. The Jelena era dragged back into the present like it never left. And even people who swore they were over it found themselves clicking, watching, listening again. But this moment didn't exist in a vacuum. And that's where things got intense, because the timing couldn't have been worse. Hailey Bieber's birthday was approaching. Rumors had already been swirling about Justin's mood, his energy, his distance. Recent videos showed him looking withdrawn, quiet, not himself. Fans had been whispering about tension long before this Twitch clip ever surfaced. So when this alleged Selena moment appeared, it didn't feel random. It felt like confirmation, at least to some people, of a bigger story they already believed was unfolding. Suddenly, the narrative shifted. This wasn't just about a sound anymore. It was about marriage speculation, about emotional disconnect, about unresolved feelings. Fans started connecting dots that may or may not belong together, but once that starts, there's no stopping it. And then came the audio debate, the part that turned this from gossip into obsession. People slowed the clip down, boosted the volume, used headphones, speakers, different devices. Some heard Selena instantly. Others heard nothing but a mumble. Polls popped up everywhere asking the same question. The results? Almost perfectly split. That's when people started comparing it to audio illusions. Those viral clips where one person hears one phrase and another hears something completely different. Because once your brain is told what to listen for, it fills in the gaps. If you expect to hear Selena, you probably will. If you don't, it sounds meaningless. And that's what makes this moment so powerful and so dangerous. There's no clear answer, no proof, no confirmation, just interpretation. And interpretation fuels endless debate. But for some fans, the explanation was simple. They believe it was a subconscious slip. The theory goes like this: Justin wasn't thinking. He was relaxed, unfiltered, singing, and the name just came out. Not on purpose, not as a message, just muscle memory from a relationship that shaped his entire youth. That idea alone sent fans spiraling, because subconscious moments feel honest. They feel like truth sneaking out when someone isn't performing, and fans crave that kind of authenticity, especially from someone whose life has been managed, analyzed, and controlled since he was a teenager. To them, this wasn't drama. It was vulnerability. But not everyone was buying it. Because here's the uncomfortable reality. Justin Bieber knows exactly how closely he's watched. He's lived under a microscope for more than a decade. Every word, every pause, every expression gets dissected. Would someone with that level of experience really slip up so publicly? Skeptics argue that it makes no sense, that Justin is too aware, too careful, too trained. If he had unresolved feelings, would he really reveal them on a live stream with thousands watching and millions ready to clip it? Or is this just another example of fans hearing what they want to hear? That question split the internet clean in half. On one side, people insisting this proves Justin still thinks about Selena. On the other, people defending him, saying it's unfair, invasive, and disrespectful to his marriage. And in the middle, a quieter group watching it all unfold, fascinated by how quickly one unclear moment can turn into a full-blown narrative. But no matter where people stood, the fallout was unavoidable. Fan wars reignited overnight, comparisons resurfaced, old arguments recycled. Hailey, once again, found herself at the center of speculation she didn't ask for, right before her birthday. Every move Justin made after that moment was watched closely. Would he post? Would he stay quiet? Would he overcompensate with affection? Or would he say nothing at all? And that silence only made things louder. Because in the world of celebrity culture, silence is never neutral. It's interpreted, analyzed, used as evidence. Some saw it as guilt, others saw it as maturity, but everyone agreed on one thing. This moment wasn't going away anytime soon. What's often overlooked in all of this is how normal the situation actually is. People think about their past. Names slip into minds. Memories surface without warning. That doesn't mean regret. It doesn't mean longing. It doesn't mean dissatisfaction. It just means someone lived a life before the present one. But that explanation doesn't trend. It doesn't go viral. It doesn't spark debate. Drama does. And Twitch, as a platform, makes all of this worse. Or better, depending on how you look at it. It's raw, immediate, unpolished. Celebrities go there to escape traditional media, but what they find instead is something more intense. An audience that never stops watching. Every casual moment becomes evidence. Every sound becomes content. Every second is permanent. And this situation proves how modern gossip actually works. One person hears something, posts about it, others listen with expectation. The theory spreads. And suddenly, millions are debating something that can't be proven or disproven. Not because the evidence is strong, but because the conversation is. For Haley, this kind of moment must be exhausting. Constant comparisons, constant assumptions, constant pressure to exist perfectly in public while strangers debate your marriage. She's handled years of this with remarkable composure, but that doesn't mean it doesn't take a toll behind closed doors. And the bigger question lingers. What do we actually expect from celebrities when it comes to their past? Are they supposed to erase it completely? Never think about it? Never slip, even unconsciously? That expectation might say more about us than it does about them. Because Selena has moved on. Justin has moved on. Careers are thriving. Lives are evolving. And yet fans keep dragging the past into the present, not because it's relevant, but because it's familiar. And familiarity feels comforting, even when it's chaotic. At the end of the day, the truth is simple and unsatisfying. We don't know what Justin said. We may never know. The audio is unclear. The moment passed. No official clarification came. But maybe that's exactly why this moment became so powerful. Unresolved stories stick. They invite interpretation. They give people space to project emotions, beliefs, and nostalgia onto something small and ambiguous. And in the age of social media, ambiguity is the perfect fuel. So, whether you believe he said Selena or not, one thing is undeniable. This moment reminded everyone just how fragile, emotional, and reactive pop culture still is. One word, one clip, 1 second, and suddenly, the internet is on fire again. And until something clearer comes along, people will keep listening, keep debating, keep replaying that moment. Because sometimes, the loudest drama doesn't come from what was said, but from what might have been. Drop your thoughts below. What do you hear? And as always, stay tuned. Because in this world, the next viral moment is always just 1 second away.